Hey, what's up, everybody? Johnny Beane here. You guys, it's March 14th, 2024, and we've got a special show for you guys. Hey, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like guitars, this is the place you want to be. This is Johnny Beane TV. We talk guitars. And wait a minute, I just got something that just opened. Hang on. There we go. I just made the rookie mistake of having the video, the page open. And all of a sudden, I start getting a voice in my head. Grocery outlet, bargain market.
Pick up an aisle 3. Harv, I wasn't even in aisle 3. Octo.
There we go. All right. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch, I believe. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Where else? I think we're also on X, because I'm on X at Johnny Beane. All right, let's do it. Let's talk some Jimmy Page guitar today. You guessed it. This is Johnny Beane TV.
Hi, this is Jim DeCola, R&D Manager and Master Luthier for Gibson, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Yeah, Jim DeCola. Gibson. Yo, what's up? What's up, Gibson? There you go, man.
I figured since we're talking about Gibson, I'll play my 59.
There it is. Right on, dude. So, hey, you guys, again, if this is your first time here, smash that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. Tell your friends.
Smash it.
Smash it. Smash. All right, that's all I'm going to use that for today. There we go. Smash it, you guys. So, hey, let's make this a real show. Let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane YouTube channel. Channel membership. There we go. That's a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. This is almost a daily show. Top tier are the executive producers. Huh?
I said it's pretty close to daily.
It almost is. Sherman Callahan, Michael B. Live, CC, Nova 9. Nova 9, I think I followed you back on somewhere. Michael Smith, Music Therapy Laz, Arhabs, Warlag, Patty Dill, Fairfield Guitar Co., that's Lewis, Majestic PB and J Cat, Guitarman 45, and Janice Lala, the intern. The top tier of channel membership. Hey, check it out. You get your name in green in the chat, like Keith H. I see you. Like Janice Lala. I see you. Ron Gunner. I see you guys. You get special emojis you can use in the chat. You get, what else? Exclusive content. All kinds of cool stuff. So consider helping supporting, support the channel with channel membership. But you can also help support with what are called super chats. And the cool thing about super chats, and only right here on this channel, they change the color of my lights. You see these lights back here? You can change these lights in real time while we are live. Get our attention with your questions or comments. It's pretty cool. It's called the Guitar Noir. There's several guitars over there. There's albums, future giveaways, all sorts of cool stuff. And speaking of giveaways, we do giveaways today. We'll see, towards the end of the show. If anybody's here during the live, if you guys want to win something, we'll find something for you guys. So it'll be a pretty good thing. So anyway, we're live on YouTube, where our next goal is 12K YouTube subscribers. We're getting pretty close. We're also live on Facebook, Johnny Beane Facebook, with Facebook stars. You can help support the channel. We're also, we're not live in the Van Halen group, because this isn't, we're not live in either of those groups, because this isn't Van Halen contest. But, we're live.
There's got to be a Van Halen.
Oh, there is.
Led Zeppelin connection somewhere.
Oh, there definitely is, and we can talk about that. But we are live in the Johnny Beane TV group. We're live on Twitch. We're live on X, Johnny Beane. This is a podcast on Spotify. And hey, do you want a special video for your brand or business? Hit me up on Cameo, you guys. I'll make a video for you. All right. And now, and now, all the way from Ohio, Ron Gunner.
In crazy weather, Ohio. Let's see. Right now it is, believe it or not, outside it's 73, but next week it's in the 30s again. Ohio, I'm telling you, Ohio weather sucks anymore.
Wow. That's
Here,
wild,
I got
man.
a nice cool 59 degrees down here.
59. 59. Yeah, look at me. I'm in a t-shirt and I'm actually freezing.
I got Dane's future guitar right there ready to ship tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, you're making deals with Zim's Guitars, Mesa, Arizona.
Right.
Very good.
Telling you what, guy sells great guitars, and
does.
Dane's a good guy, really is.
He is.
Fellow Ohioan.
That's the truth. Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Let's say hello to some people here, and then we'll get right to the news, you guys. Keith H., channel member. Great to see you, man. Janice Lala. I'm on Twitch, on my laptop, on my phone, watching SK. I don't know what that is. Scott. So expensive. They don't list the price. LOL. Facebook user. Very cool. Right up my alley on the double neck. Carlos. What's up, Carlos Barry? Good to see you, man. Octopus Ears. Good to see you, man. Great hanging out yesterday, man. We hung out in the green room yesterday after the show for like another 2 hours.
Almost three. Almost 3 hours.
Almost 3 hours. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Facebook user. Good to see you guys. Right on, you guys. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. All right, Gibson announced, according to the Gibson Gazette, music, guitars, culture. Look at this. Gibson Custom unveils the Jimmy Page 1969 EDS-1275 or 1275 Doubleneck Collector's Edition. You Led Zeppelin fans, I have a feeling this is one of those things where you're a fan of a certain guitar player, certain band, and you wait all your life for some sort of special limited edition merch or gear or whatever. I mean, this is definitely one of those pieces.
I do like they put Zoso on the case. That's kind of neat.
Cool. That's cool. Did you see the video? The Gibson video?
I started to watch it, and I got a phone call from Real Guitars. So.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
So I have to go back and finish it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. It's only like 7 minutes long. It's not too long. It's basically Jimmy Page. Actually, I'm not going to play the video on here. Let's read. Let's do some reading first, and then we'll talk about the video. Okay, Shane Sanders, March 14th, 2024. Artist News. That's today. Gibson Custom unveils the Jimmy Page 1969 EDS. Is it 1275 or 1275?
Different people tell it different ways.
Either one?
Yeah.
Either one? Okay, I'm going to say the 1275 Doubleneck Collector's Edition, a recreation of one of the most well-known guitars in rock history, hand-signed and played by Led Zeppelin legend Jimmy Page. Hand-signed, played. This is incredible, man. All right. You guys can read along if you want. Following the announcement of Gibson's multi-year partnership with Jimmy Page at the opening of the Gibson Garage London. Hey, I was at the Gibson Garage in Nashville, man. That's a cool place. If you're ever out in Nashville, you got to go there, man.
The day they opened that up over there, Tony Iommi was there, Jimmy was there, and a couple other British famous guitar players were there.
Yeah.
Well, Brian May was there. They were all. There's a picture of them all of them standing together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that actually. I think it was on IG. I saw that. Let's show that really quickly here. There it is. Here we go. There they
Yep.
are.
There you go.
Sorry, it's blurry. There we go. Well, hey, who is it? Jimmy Page, Tony Iommi, Sir Brian May, James Bay, Rosie Frater Taylor, Toby Lee, and a host of Gibson artists.
Cool,
Okay.
Vince.
Yeah. Vince, what's up, man? You're Jimmy Page's cousin? No way, man. No way. I've got a famous cousin, too. Jazz Obrecht, guitar player, legendary writer. That's right, Ned. You're related to Jazz Obrecht. He probably interviewed Jimmy Page. I know he interviewed Edward Van Halen. Let's see, where were we? This hand-signed and played masterpiece, limited to just 50 pieces. That's not many at all, man.
No.
Wow. As a result of
Utilizing groundbreaking 3D scanning technology.
what? Yeah. So basically, what they did, and in this video, is Jimmy talks about how they cloned his guitar, and it's a exact clone. He kept using the word clone. They cloned his guitar, or how would you? I mean, I've always kind of thought double necks, are those considered one or two guitars?
One.
But it's two guitars, really, right?
Yeah.
It's two,
Well,
but it's considered one?
Yeah. You can either get a 12 string and a 6 string, or you can get 2 6 strings, just tuned differently, or you can get a bass and a 6 string, or a more rare bass and 12 string.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also get a bass 4 string, bass 5 string, or a bass 4 and a bass 8.
Basically anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anything. But as long as they're stuck together, it's considered one guitar.
One guitar. It's one body.
So, hey, you know, you guys that like to buy guitars and sneak them into your house, buy double necks. That's double the guitar, man. Oh, my gosh. All right. They used groundbreaking 3D scanning technology on the ultra precise Murphy Lab aging techniques. Gibson's custom skilled luthiers have handcrafted this guitar so accurately that it captures the very essence of Page's original instrument. And he talked about that in the video, too.
What would be neat if they had actual wood from 1969 and used it?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the only thing that would be the variable. You know, new wood compared to old aged wood.
Man, let's see. The Gibson EDS-1275 Doubleneck, famously wielded by Jimmy Page during some of Led Zeppelin's most memorable performances, stands as one of the most iconic guitars in rock and roll history. With its distinctive silhouette, the EDS-1275 became synonymous with Page's legendary stage presence and the electrifying moments that defined a genre. There we go. There's the video. Because of copyright and stuff, I can't play the video on here, but we can kind of like scan through it. But I just need to figure out how. Here, let's do that. How do we do that? I push play here. I just don't want to get the sound on here. That's the thing. We can like scan through it a little bit. Actually, let's do this. Let's go over to YouTube. And by the way, we got some more people here. Van Halen 2020 is on Twitch. Greasy Monkey Guitars is here.
Mark, Gas,
Mark, what's up, man?
Jamie, Zach, Octo.
Yeah.
Nothing really. I just called about some parts I want to buy, and they called me back.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Okay, here we go. Let's okay, skip. There we go. Okay, so we'll kind of scroll through the video a little bit, I think.
Do we want to
Share
tell
this
them the
tab.
price yet, or have them guess?
People can guess. You can guess how much
50 of these only. Guess the
how
price.
much you guys think they are. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna like what you call scrub. I'm just gonna scrub through here so you guys can see this. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, there's Jimmy Page right there. There he is. Look at that. There he is, dude. That's classic, man. Look at that. That's amazing.
He doesn't have
Jimmy
his
Page.
he doesn't have his bell bottom moon and star pants on.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think he still wears that. You know, I mean, that was how many years ago? 50. Over 50.
50, yeah. 54 years ago.
54 years? Yeah. Yeah. There he is. And look at that. There's all the guitars right there in the room. Right? Is that 50?
No, it looks like 50 because there's two necks, one guitar.
Is that just
Probably
one?
25.
Well, what if they're counting each guitar as two guitars? Like I was saying.
20. It's 20 of them.
Maybe there's only 25 of them. Maybe. I don't know. I would always consider a double guitar being two guitars. But in the case of sneaking it, into the house, it's one guitar.
One body.
It's just one thing. There we go. Okay. So there he is. He's talking about the video is great, man. Definitely, you guys should check it out. I'll have a link to it down below in the description of this video. He talks about when he started playing the double neck, what he used it on, why he used it, the reason he started using it, and when it made its debut. Actually, there's a certain show where he actually talked about was the debut of it. And if I can find that, oh, there it is, right there. Right there. Belfast. It was in Belfast, and that's according to Jimmy. That's one of the first photos of him playing the guitar live. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. See, you guys all know, a lot of the classic photo. I mean, like.
Yeah, that one.
I just saw it. Yeah. I mean, when most guitar players think of Jimmy Page, they think of that guitar.
Yep.
They think of like that photo right there, that stance, playing the double neck. So what he said, and again, I encourage you guys to watch the video. And actually, here, where is it? Let me give you guys the video in the chat. If you haven't seen it yet, watch it when we're done here. This isn't going to be a super long show, you guys. But definitely check the video out. And hey, tell them I sent you. I do have a lot of friends at Gibson. I was there. Here, let me give you guys the video. And tell them in the chat, say, hey, Johnny Beane sent me.
I wonder what that one he's playing that he actually used, his original one. I wonder what that would sell for.
I'd be in the millions. There we go. There's the video right there, you guys. You guys can see that, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, I'd be in the millions. But if it's two guitars, man, it'd be double the millions.
What if you just wanted to buy the 12-string half? I only want the top half of that.
Imagine if he went to sell that and just like cut it down the middle. Imagine if that happened.
People would still buy it.
Oh, of course.
Man, commercials are like crazy today.
Yeah. Well, hey. So, you guys, what do you guys think of this guitar? And again, live in the chat or in the comments below on playback. Let's say if you're watching this in the future, drop some comments below what you think about that guitar. Are you a Zeppelin fan? What are your favorite Zeppelin songs? Drop those comments below. Yeah, so when I think of Jimmy Page, I mean, I definitely think of that guitar or guitars. But there he is.
I also remember the picture with the Les Paul with the violin bow.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Classic stuff. So what Page was saying was the reason why he started playing the double neck was because when they were making the album, and I can't forget which, drop a comment below on which album he started using. He started, you know, the tour for that year. Because you guys know I'm a huge Van Halen guy. You know, I know my Van Halen, my Zeppelin. I know some, but not like I know Van Halen. You know,
That was the album with Stairway to Heaven on it, wasn't it?
okay,
I think it was.
All right. So in the chat, in the comments below, Zeppelin 4.
Mm-hmm.
Zeppelin 4. I had that one. I had that stuff on vinyl back in the day. So what Page was saying was he started using that guitar to perform certain songs live. Because in the studio, well, let's say on Stairway to Heaven, he was saying it goes from acoustic guitar or acoustic 12-string to electric 12-string to 6-string. It basically builds, or it's in that order somewhat, where it builds and builds and builds on the original recording. So live, when they would play the song, he had to figure out how to play the song live. That's why he started playing the double neck. And then he would use it on certain songs live as well during the tours. And now it's just, when you think of Page, you think of that guitar. It's like with Edward in the Stripes.
Yep.
It's Page and the double neck Gibson. Amazing stuff.
It's funny how these famous guitar players get a certain guitar associated with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. Then Eddie the Stripes, Randy the Polka Dots, George Lynch the Bones.
That's branding, and that's basically, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, every well, let's just say guitar players. Every guitar player would love to be associated with some guitar model. You know, to be unique. It's uniqueness is what it is. Page is unique for what he did. Van Halen, definitely unique. A lot of these guys. Van Halen, huge Page fan. Zeppelin fan. Him and Alex.
Maybe I can get Firefly.
Huge Zeppelin fans, and that's where the 1991 For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge album, that's where they got like their Zeppelin kind of sounds, because they got Andy Johns to come in, get those drum sounds that were the Bonham sounds that Alex wanted.
Big and boomy.
And Dakota, I see you in here. Dakota always talks about how the Seventh Seal, the Van Halen song, sounds a lot like U2, the riff, which I actually don't really hear that myself. But from day one, when I heard the song Pound Cake in 91, when I heard the song Pound Cake, I totally thought Zeppelin. Because actually Edward is using a 12-string guitar in the main verses of that. And then when you hear the pre-chorus right before, well, it only does it once, but actually technically they do it twice, but you know, before the dun well, that part, that to me was always Zeppelin. You know, that's Zeppelin right there, man. It's 12-string.
Very true.
Yeah. See, I told you guys, I know my Van Halen. And we do a Van Halen show Tuesdays. We call it Eat One Tuesdays. All right, so let's kind of keep scrolling through here. Look at that. There's a Page at the factory. And I did see a couple. Here, can we get that shot? Where's that shot? There, right there. Right there, man. I wasn't there that day. I was there a year ago. That's Jim DeCola right there. He's the guy that was in our intro. We had him on the show. Here, I'll play that again for you guys. Right here.
Hi, this is Jim DeCola, R&D Manager and Master Luthier for Gibson, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV. Hi, this is Jim DeCola, R&D.
Jim DeCola. Jim, if you happen to see this, hey, man.
Way to go, Jim.
You got to come back on the show, man. Yeah, Jim DeCola. Look at that. Jim DeCola designed the PV Wolfgang for Edward. I mean, just look at that. I mean, just the legends. It's just incredible. So, I mean, this video is great. I mean, if you're a Zeppelin fan, if you're a Gibson fan, if you're just a fan of guitars, the video is great because you get a little mini tour of the Gibson factory. He's like Paige is going around checking out a lot of the different stuff, talking to employees. I mean, imagine you're there working on guitars, and Jimmy Page walks up to you.
I was just going to say, imagine how many of the famous guitarists they have met from working there.
Yeah,
Slash has been through there.
Oh, a lot of people have been through there.
The paint room.
The paint room. Yeah. There you go. There we go. Yeah. So he basically talks about how they cloned his guitar and it's identical to the one that he played. Which, like I said, I don't know, again, if you're watching this, on replay, drop those comments below. As far as like his double neck, I mean, I would assume that he probably had a few of them, especially if you're a professional touring guitarist.
Yeah.
Because at any time, I mean, that's, again, we're saying that's one guitar. Really, it's two guitars. Let's say on tour, like one of a headstock breaks on one of them, it would make the whole thing useless.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't be able to use it at all. So I would think he would have several guitars on tour of the double necks, which literally would be several guitars because each one's guitars.
Takes up 2 spaces on a rack.
Man,
I don't know. They're just too heavy for me. Then you get in with Steve Vai with 4 necks, and then.
Wait a minute. You just said a magic word on here.
I know.
Johnny.
What?
Hey, Johnny. I'm over here.
Huh?
Hope.
Where?
I'm over here. Over here, Johnny.
Whoa.
Hey, Johnny. How you doing? This is Steve.
Steve Vai? Steve Vai.
So you got him with 4 necks. You got, what's his name? Angelo with 4 or 6 necks on one.
Mm-hmm.
And Rick Nielsen? Is that Nelson?
Sure.
He had
Sure.
that one had probably 8. There's no way you could play all the necks on that one guitar he had.
The hammer.
You'd have
Yeah.
to like stand on the ladder to get the.
Yeah.
I even know that guitar's got to weigh 100 pounds at least.
I guess. Yeah. So there you go. Look at that. So they clone his guitar, limited to 50, each one
There's
hand signed. And here's one of the really cool things about it is each one is signed and each one is played. He explains how he plays a Zeppelin riff on each guitar, signs the guitar pick that he uses, he tapes to the back of the headstock, too. There we go. There's kind of a photo. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Is he using a Herco? That's what I use, man. I use those. I'm assuming it's one of these. Yeah, these are great. That's what it looks like. Dude, so yeah, if you're a Zeppelin fan.
And it's funny because look at the tuners. They're not nice and new and shiny.
No, the entire guitar is made to look like his guitar from 50 plus years ago.
Yep.
No, this is, I mean, this is a work of art, man. Yeah, look at that. Very
Robot.
cool. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can see these selling out. I mean, there's only 50, right? Only 50 of them.
Only 50 of them,
Only 50.
and they ain't cheap.
No, but there's people out there that can afford them. So they'll be gone. They'll be gone. If they're not gone already.
Yep.
I mean,
True.
I don't know if they were officially announced today. The YouTube video dropped today. The article on the Gibson Gazette site dropped today.
How fast did those $25,000 Frankenstrats? How many of those did they make?
Crap, you think I would know that?
Yeah, I kind of figured you would.
They didn't make many.
But
Does anybody know in the chat? I can't remember.
They sold out. Yeah, they sold out.
It was limited. It wasn't as limited as this. It wasn't nearly as this limited. I believe those sold out pretty quickly too, and a lot of those. I mean, Edward gave away. He signed. You know, I saw one at the Hard Rock Cafe in Universal City. Did you ever see the photos of the huge Frankenstein guitar outside the Hard Rock Cafe?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that was the location. I was there. I was at that one, and inside they had one of those Frankensteins signed by Edward, and they also had Michael Anthony's Rickenbacker zebra striped bass, as seen in the Panama video. That was there as well. Very cool.
Well, when Marshall made Randy's white stack, they only made 100 of them, and they sold out before they even made the first one at $10,000 a stack.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I know they're saying these are, how much are these?
$50,000.
$50,000.
$49,999.99. So just say
$49,999.99.
If anybody wants
Kinda
to buy one,
like
I'll
me.
pitch it. I'll pitch in that penny, so get the 50 grand.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if they're already sold. They're already sold out to collectors and definitely hardcore fans. Because there's guys out there. I mean, I know, some of us, we're definitely hardcore fans for certain bands, certain guitar players. Like, I'm a huge Van Halen fan, huge fan of, the Police. I mean, I like a lot of different stuff. I listen to all different kinds of music, you guys. But as far as like the stuff I grew up on and the stuff that really inspired me, Edward Van Halen, Andy Summers, all that stuff. And they actually have signature guitars that are out there. Andy has several. I wish I had them. I don't have any of them. Andy told me about the one that the Telly that Fender did for him. He told me about it before it even was a thing. He told me about the guitar.
Sadly, when Jimmy passes, that's when you'll start seeing those listed on for sale.
Most likely. Oh yeah. People will definitely get them for investments. That's a definite investment piece. But what I was going to say though is I'm sure there's Zeppelin fans out there grew up being hardcore, fans all their life, and now they're doctors and lawyers and Indian chiefs. I'm Native American. I can say that. And I'm not a doctor, but I'm sure there's people out there that can definitely afford these. And once they announce these, they're like sold.
Yep. Vince, he's your cousin. Have him give you one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or have him give me one. I'll hang it right here on the door. It'll be there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to see it, just watch one of the shows. You'll see it hanging right here.
Yeah. So anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if they're already all sold. But we'll hear about it, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk. If you're brand new here, we do a show Fridays currently. We call talking guitars, and this is something we could have saved this for tomorrow, but it's breaking news today. So I told Ron, I'm like, hey, we need to talk about this. We'll definitely recap on this tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, definite collector's piece. And if you're a Zeppelin fan, I mean, this is one of those. I mean, that's kind of how what's happening. Ron, is a lot of these bands a lot of us grew up with, on as kids. Now, unfortunately, the bands either aren't around anymore, the musicians, or they're getting up there, and they're starting to release some stuff that, like, man, where was this when we were kids? When we couldn't afford the stuff, where was it? Yeah. Now that we still can't afford it, there it is.
Like he signed it with a silver Sharpie. Mm-hmm. Now here's a question. I asked the chat: would you, if you owned that guitar? Now, mind you just paid $50,000 for it. When you got that guitar, would you like cover the tuning pegs and spray a little clear over the signature so the signature would stay there? Would you do that to a $50,000 guitar in order to preserve the signature? Or would you just let it go and it'll just eventually wear off?
If I had it, I would let it go. But yeah, I mean, there's ways to keep it as it is. You just keep it out of the sunlight, keep it in its case.
Don't know,
Raymond.
Ray.
Uncle Raymond's asking how much does Jimmy Page get of those? Well, apparently Gibson, they worked out a major deal with him. From what it sounds like. There, let's go back over to the article. By the way, you guys, again, when you guys go check out that video, say Johnny Beane sent me. Say Johnny Beane TV sent us. You can help support the channel in many ways. Okay. They actually said that he has a deal with Gibson. Where did it say that? I read that earlier. Somewhere.
Yeah, don't know how much he gets out of it. He gets something.
Oh, I mean, it's got to be pretty good. I mean, like I said, when I think of Jimmy Page, I think of that double neck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you think of Les Pauls too.
Violin bows.
I mean, I know he also played Fender. I mean, he has a Telecaster that has it's like painted on the front, like has some design. Yeah. I think they already made those. I think there is a Fender Page Tele. I think I've seen them at the guitar centers.
Well, back then, though, all those guys had some kind of psychedelic Strat or Telecaster. Mm-hmm. or SG. I mean, Eric Clapton, George Harrison, they all had one.
Right. Here, let's go back over here.
George had a Strat. Eric Clapton had. He had the SG.
Oh, the ones that are painted like that. Yeah. He had an SG. I mean, they all had Les Pauls. Everybody had a Les Paul, Strat.
$50,000, 40. $50,000, $50,000, $49,999.99.
Yeah. 40 grit. What's up, man? Uh-oh, Ned just ran in here. I hope he doesn't have anything. Oh, he's just running. Okay.
Got a mouse screaming.
That's happened. That's happened live on these shows, believe it or not. Where all of a sudden he's in the bathroom tossing, some rat around, and I take you guys in there. That's happened before on like the Saturday nights. Let's see. Okay, it says on here. Well, anyway, we didn't read any. Let's read some more here. Let's read some of this stuff. Speaking about Stairway to Heaven, in a recent Instagram post, Jimmy explained, I was so involved in creating the guitar parts and the mix that I hadn't thought about how I was going to perform Stairway live. See, that's what he was talking about. That's where the double neck, a 12 string and a 6 string came in. I commissioned Gibson to make one for me. It wasn't the first one Gibson had made, but it was soon to be the most iconic. Wait, so that was custom made for him? Originally?
Apparently.
Is that what he said? Dude, that's even cooler. Wow. So that really is the Jimmy Page guitar. Truly is. Or guitars. Hey, Robert. Let's see. Later in the year, when they played Stairway at the Forum in L.A. on their 1971 U.S. tour, we got a standing ovation. Wow. And that was notable because the album wasn't out yet. So the audience couldn't have heard the song before. So it sounds like live when they were playing the song. I mean, it was a big deal even before the song was even released. I mean, now we've all heard the song, 100 times a day.
A million times.
Every day, somebody hears the song.
But it's a great song.
Yeah.
And somebody, I don't know if it's in a bar or something, but someone did the Stairway to Heaven, and they painted the front of the steps,
Mm-hmm.
the kick part, and it says Stairway to Heaven, and it's got the names of all the musicians that died, their date of birth, the year they died, the year they were born, the year they died. It's got their name all the way going up the Stairway to Heaven steps. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's cool. Robert. Hey, Robert, dude. Robert, we were hanging out at the NAMM show, right? Dude. Let's see. Okay, so although Gibson had been crafting double-neck electric guitars since 1958, it was Jimmy Page who immortalized the EDS-1275. So it really did become like his guitar or guitars. In the comments below, is it a guitar or guitars? I'd consider it, guitars.
It's a double neck guitar.
It's a double neck guitar, but it's two bodies and everything.
No, one body, two necks.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, I know. Yeah. So as long as it's one body and it has double everything on it, it's still just one.
Yeah, they go. Yep, they go by the. I mean, if you had two bodies, you got two guitars.
Okay, then what about that Rick Nielsen Hamer that has like 15 of them? Is that a guitar?
That's just a freak.
Would you consider that a guitar?
No.
Well,
I consider that a waste of craftsmanship and wood, but that's just me.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Two become one, Johnny.
Who sang that song?
Use the force.
Two become one? In the chat, who sang that?
If it wasn't Ozzy or Black Sabbath.
It was a hit. It was a hit in 1998. Octopus, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. All right.
He already put a name down.
Oh. It was the Spice Girls. Two become one. Huge song. All right. Celebrating the legacy, Led Zeppelin guitar icon and his collaboration with Gibson. Look at that. So look at this. Look at this. It's a double neck guitar. Looks like a book.
Two straps.
A guitar pick. A case? What's that dragon? Are those pants? Didn't you have, is that his pants?
I don't know.
Here it says. A lavish collection of case candy curated by Jimmy Page.
Oh.
It's also included featuring a COA, a book taken by Barry Wentzel, a wooden pick display with Herco. I told you, Herco. I love the Hercos too, man.
Embroidered dragon guitar shroud.
Embroidered dragon guitar shroud. What is that?
When you've got the guitar in the case, you can cover it with that.
Oh, okay. All right, so it keeps it nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is written by Shane Sanders. Wait, there's other stuff in here. Okay, you got the premium cherry black leather strap and a vintage replica strap. Schaller strap locks. There you go.
On a double neck stand.
And a double neck stand. Wow, that's pretty cool. And you know, there's gonna be a lot of people that are like, man, they want to see that book.
Yeah.
Like, man, I want to see that book because, like, actually, EVH put out a 78 relic guitar, you know, black and white,
Mm-hmm.
Van Halen. And supposedly when they released those, there was only a handful of them, you know, same type of deal. And each one came with like a CD or a DVD or something, or a drive or something that had a video of Edward playing that guitar. So Fender did a similar type of thing with Van Halen. And it's like, man, imagine seeing that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder if his original case had that same color interior.
I would think maybe it did. Maybe. You know? Amanda, there you are. You've been summoned.
Hi, Amanda.
What's up? What's up, Amanda? Great to see you. Look at this. We got Amanda and Raymond here. Yeah. And Rob. Great to see you guys. Look at that.
Octo, get a hold of Laz. He can help you.
Huh?
Octo wants to know if anybody's got 50 grand they can loan him.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if these are already gone. You know? I mean, only 50 pieces. And how many people in the world? Like trillions of people?
8 billion.
8 billion. You know? Incredible.
Yeah, 50's not going to go very long. 100's not, even 2,500 wouldn't last that long.
Right. Yeah. Very cool. Well, you guys, there you go. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
I do
And
like the Zoso on
Zoso.
the case. Yeah.
Zoso, yeah. Yeah. Which, did the original case say that? Yeah, I don't know. Could have.
It probably had stenciled Led Zeppelin and
It could have, yeah.
Jimmy
Yeah.
Page.
It would have had stencil on it or something, yeah. You know. Hey, Matt. Matt Carmella, great to see you, dude. How much? 8 grand? No.
50 grand.
50 grand.
$49.99.99.
Matt, when are you going to jump on one of my shows, man? We got to do a show sometime. Matt's a good, longtime friend. Great to see you, man.
Hi, Amanda.
Yeah. Chris King, are you watching us?
Hey, mate.
Okay. So anyway, there you guys go. Yeah, this one's going to be a super long show for you guys. We just wanted to get this out there. We'll talk more about this tomorrow, I'm sure, on Talking Guitars. And other stuff. And actually, we also I have footage. I was at a guitar shop yesterday, one of my favorite guitars in San Jose area. I filmed some footage, and I played a USA Wolfgang that they have in there.
Cool.
So we'll show you guys the footage tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, right here on Johnny Beane YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Yeah. Matt, you got to jump on sometime, man. Definitely.
Ray,
All
what
right.
do I insure the guitar for? For shipping? That one's going to Dane.
Mm-hmm. So real quick, what's the story with that one?
I'm trading that to Dane for a Lambo orange metallic Solus, Jackson Solus.
Nice.
We're doing even trade, guitar for guitar, case for case.
Very good.
That's another 5 or... Oh, well, you'd have to... I'd double it. If you bought it for 50,000, I'd insure it for 100.
Yeah.
At least, if not 2 times, 150,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they would argue with you over something like that either, because you could say, "Look, it's Jimmy Page. There's only 50 of them. It's only going to go up."
Mm-hmm. It's definitely going to go up, but I mean, with any type of, it's definitely like a real collectible. Ned, are you in here? I'm hearing like noise.
That's the mice he's chasing. They're running around.
I know. All right, you guys. All right, so yeah, look at this. We're almost at an hour. Yeah, so you guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you to our channel
Thank you,
members.
everybody.
Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. I'll bring you guys more of this stuff. I mean, like I said, it's almost a daily show for you guys. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. Smash that thumbs up. Smash the like button. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. Be good, everybody.
Let's see. I'll play this one more time. All right. Johnny Beane TV. Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Jim DeCola, R&D Manager and Master Luthier for Gibson, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.